Hey, what's up guys? Today's video we're talking about the Smallrig Brandon Li iPhone 16 Pro case. It also comes in the iPhone 16 Pro Max, so a lot of the stuff that I'm going to talk about here and reference is also for that particular case. One thing that I'm going to highlight is the massive differences between the iPhone 16 as well as the iPhone 15 and all of the improvements that came with this cage. And lastly, I'm also going to highlight some of the disadvantages of this particular cage and how maybe a universal cage will suit you a lot better. So let's talk about it. I'm not going to unbox this, I've already unboxed it, so I'm not going to actually waste my time with this. Maybe we can just put this for some background stuff. The stuff that we've got with the iPhone 16 Pro cage is obviously the cage, the case. We have a TPU soft frame if you for some reason don't want to use a case. So we have the protective case. I would advise you to use the protective case. The protective case, really neat. We've got the capture grip, we've got the handles, and one of them is Bluetooth. You have a filter mount, and it also comes with a ND filter. This is a 1 to 9 stop ND filter. And then lastly, it does have a lens mount for T-series lenses. I've got everything laid out here. There was some extra stuff. It has a soft little carry case, and you also get a microfiber cloth. Firstly, let's talk about the major differences between this particular cage and the 15 Pro cage. Just quickly, let's just insert it into the case. So the previous cage with the iPhone 15, and you can see this is one solid frame, is that it used to enter from the top. So that's what you needed to do. You need to basically open up the cage. This part will go open, that will open up, and then you will insert the phone that way. This design is a little bit different. So it goes in. Firstly, what you need to do is you need to pop this open, and then once you've inserted there, the phone is secure. So it has multiple, if you can see, it has multiple 1/4 inch connectors at the bottom, the top there, on the side as well, and right there. And then if you connect the handle grips, that's what it looks like. And if you remove the bezel ring, you can slide in very easily the filter adapter, and then quick and easy you can slot in the filter. As I said, this is a 1 to 9 stop. So it makes it pretty versatile in terms of having coverage for all of your iPhone lenses. So if you slot that out and you want to use, so for instance, moment lenses, you have the T-series mount, which is one of the reasons why I think this cage is so lucrative, is that you're able to slot that right in and start using lenses. The one thing that I would advise, if you're using moment lenses, right? This is a moment lens. This is made out of metal. And the problem with this cage is that this is metal, and although you can attach it to the phone, it's metal on metal, and it does scrape off some of the inside of the mount. You can see there, I've used it already. So it does scrape it. I have an anamorphic lens here. And that connects. And if you have a filter mount for your anamorphic lens, you can then also use that. So it makes it very versatile to go from full filmmaker cage, a movie cage like this, to popping it out. There's the cage. I can use the phone by itself. I can use the hand grip, put that in, lock right there. Now I've got a full-on mobile setup where I can use T-series lenses. If I don't want to use that, I'm gonna pop that out like that. Slide that in, pop that on, goes in securely, and I can adjust the ND. The cage is entirely designed around the iPhone 16 Pro or the Pro Max, whichever model you have. So it makes it quick and easy to go from, say for instance, you are on horizontal, but you want to shoot like a TikTok video, you want to shoot like vertical video for some reason, you can go like that. You can basically go one-handed. And also the cool thing is that you can use this as a top handle. So that's in place, turn it around, and then you can use this as a top handle like that. There is one slight issue that I have with it. Well, not really an issue, just something that I need to highlight about the cage. So firstly, for the iPhone 16 Pro, you don't have access to the camera button. So there's absolutely no way for you to use it. I know that a lot of people have been complaining about its usefulness, if it's even useful at all. Most people are just used to using the phone. You'll be operating it on the screen opposed to using the camera button. So it's just something to be aware of. If you're the type of person that changes your phone year on year and you get a brand new iPhone, or if you have an iPhone, you have an Android, you will only be able to use this with the iPhone 16 Pro. That's where something like a universal cage comes in, right? So I don't have the universal cage of the Smallrig cage, I only have the Moment cage. So this cage in particular, what just makes it like really, the advantage that this particular cage has over a dedicated cage is that it's a universal cage and you can use it with different devices. It doesn't necessarily have to be an iPhone. If the iPhone 16 Pro cage is not something that you're looking for and you want a little bit more versatility, you have multiple devices, or you don't want to invest in a dedicated cage, you're the type of person that interchanges your phones on a regular, something like the Smallrig universal cage would better suit you as well. But one thing that I have to highlight is that you're getting a grip, you're getting the handles, you're getting the cage, you're getting a TPU frame if you want to use that, you're getting a case, you're getting a metal mount for your T-series lenses, you're getting an ND filter, you're getting the filter mount, which by the way, this is stackable. So this whole entire kit is $180 US. And I think for that price point and what you're getting for, it's really a bargain. Smallrig did send the cage over to me. They didn't ask me to do a video. They did send this over to me. They don't get to review the video before the time. They don't actually know that I'm making this video. Tell me what you think about using a particular dedicated cage. Have you considered using a cage? Have you considered using the Smallrig cage? What do you think about it? Has this convinced you to go get it? If you want to support the channel, I've linked everything down in the description down below. All of the links are affiliate links, so I do get a bit of a kickback. So you're kind of supporting the channel from that perspective. And if you like this video, please hit the like button. And I just would like to hear from you. Give me a comment, tell me what you think, what's your thoughts. I would love to hear from you. And until next time I make another video, thanks so much for indulging me. Have a great one. Cheers.